Hi guys, Joey Masada here, and today we'll be checking out a smartphone from OPPO, billed as one for unstoppable selfies. This is the A57. Let's begin. Looking at it straight away, you have a 5.2-inch IPS display with a 16-megapixel front camera above it, and a fingerprint scanner/home button down below. On either side of the fingerprint scanner are the two navigation buttons, which notably do not illuminate. The entire front already comes equipped with a screen guard to further protect the 2.5D curved Corning Gorilla Glass 4 underneath. Moving to the left side, we have a volume rocker, while the power/lock key and hybrid SIM tray are on the right. Down at the bottom, you will find the 3.5mm audio jack, a microphone, micro USB port, and a mono loudspeaker grill. Flipping it on its back, you will see the 13-megapixel rear camera and its accompanying LED flash at the top left corner. You will also find up and center the OPPO logo, as well as two gap lines on opposite ends that further reflect the company's current device design. The body is made of good quality polycarbonate and is very comfortable to hold. The matte finish has a modest yet premium feel, though it does attract smudges from time to time. The A57 sports a 5.2-inch IPS display running at 720p HD resolution. It has great viewing angles and brightness is great even for outdoor use. Colors are vivid, though whites are on the cool side. Despite only having a 720p display, details are still decent to the naked eye. The loudspeaker reaches as loud as 76 decibels and is sufficient enough for notifications, but is just average for entertainment usage. OPPO takes a lot of pride in the cameras of their phones, and the A57 is no exception. With the 16-megapixel front camera and 13-megapixel rear camera, it delivers photos with great detail, color, and sharpness. Here are some sample shots. The camera performance really shines in the daytime using natural light outdoors but suffers in indoor and low light situations. Again, with great natural lighting. Video recording quality is also great, but the A57 doesn't have any optical image stabilization, making handheld video somewhat shaky. The A57 uses ColorOS 3.0, which is based on Android Marshmallow. It's reminiscent of Apple's iOS with its translucent app group icons, quick toggles highlighted upon dragging down the notification bar, and colorful icons and smooth transitions in the settings menu. It does require a slight learning curve for those used to a more stock version of Android. Pre-installed apps include the Google Apps Suite as well as a few social media apps. You're left with about 22 GB of free space as a result, but you can easily expand that with a micro SD card up to 256 GB. Under the hood powering the A57 is a Snapdragon 435 chip, Adreno 505 graphics, and 3 GB of RAM. Multitasking was not a problem and it played graphic-intensive games with no hiccups or lags. When using the phone for extended periods of time, however, it yielded high temperatures. Here are the scores to the synthetic benchmarks we used in our testing. With its dedicated dual nano SIM slots, the A57 is capable of 4G LTE. We didn't encounter any issues with mobile data in an area with good coverage. Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and GPS are consistent, stable, and work as advertised. The fingerprint scanner can store up to 5 fingerprints and is very useful and fast at authentication. Despite being almost 8mm thin, OPPO was able to squeeze in a 2900 mAh battery in the small A57. It was able to last a whole day of moderate to heavy use and lasted a whopping 14 hours and 44 minutes on our standard video loop test, and it got almost 10 hours on the PC Mark battery test. At 11,990 pesos, you could get a better smartphone such as the OPPO F1s or even the Vivo V5, but the A57 does have a place in the 5.5-inch smartphone market. The OPPO A57 exceeds its promise of delivering unstoppable selfies with its good performance and display, a fast fingerprint scanner, and a great battery life despite its slim profile. We liked its display, dedicated micro SD card slot, great battery life, and fast fingerprint scanner. On the other hand, we didn't like ColorOS so much. We'd like to see a Nougat update in the future. That wraps it up for this video, guys. Hit the thumbs up if you liked it and consider subscribing for more content. This has been Joey, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.